former Shawano County campground owner agreed to a plea deal during today's pretrial hearing. Ann Retzlaff is charged in several cases, including refusing to pull over for a Menominee County Sheriff's deputy and missing court dates. Court officials deemed her competent to stand trial earlier this month. In the deal with prosecutors, Retzlaff would plead no contest or guilty to several counts in each case. Retzlaff asked the plea deal not include taking a DNA swab, but the judge denied it, saying it's legally bound for convictions. A plea hearing is now set for Monday. If the plea agreement falls apart, jury selection would begin the next morning.